Welcome back in, everybody. Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy and the French horn. And we want to thank McPhee's Grill of Templeton for partnering with us here on the show. McPhee'sGrill.com, 805-434-3204, located in Templeton, California. Don't forget about McPhee's Grill Butcher Shop and also Ian's famous barbecue sauce. That's McPhee'sGrill.com, 805-434-3204.
I was going to play the Italian horn.
I like the French horn, dude.
But the French horn fits my mouth better. I mean, you really have to, you have to study these things, and they're cute. They're little tuba things, man. They're adorable.
Have you ever played the tuba?
No, I got stuck in one of those once, so that didn't work out. Plus, I don't like that deep sound. Rattles my fillings.
Ow.
So it's not good. So it's it's heavy, freaking heavy.
It looks heavy. It looks really heavy.
2.8 pounds. I mean, it's perfect.
It's like weightlifting.
Which I'll be doing at the end of the women's golf day. We'll be doing some lifting.
You've got a lot going on.
I got a lot happening here.
I'm impressed.
But in spirit of women's golf and the women's golf day coming up, the women's open's going on. I'm sure, Nikki, you watched that all day.
Yes, I saw. I didn't see it, but I saw that was happening.
And then you probably read about the amazing Hank Haney and his mouth.
Oh my God!
No,
Google it sometime.
You haven't?
He's done. Probably. He's
my
probably
gosh.
done. He should be.
Really?
And he does a podcast that's lower than ours, by the way. We're higher rated than
you know
his.
what?
Are we higher than Hank?
Oh, yeah.
It just fell off the cliff.
Yeah, he's
Actually,
done.
it's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
What happened?
It was about.
Do the women's golf thing. I want to hear.
People that are listening, Google it. If you're in the
Just
golf
Google it.
world, unless you're putting up protection around your home.
I was shocked.
So, but anyways, women's golf. There's some things that you should know, and I was impressed. I did, I just Googled, interesting facts about women's golf, and there's a lot of history there. But right now there's 4.9 million women golfers out of the 24 million or something. They're 24% of all U.S. golfers. In the first tee, we're 35% girls. So that's
awesome.
National. Our chapter's a little higher than that.
Yeah.
But 24% of women golf, about 5 million women golfers, age 18 and older, and they play at least one round a year. There's 16.2 male golfers in the country. So, but it's men's golf are decreasing the numbers of men, and the ladies are a steady increase. Not much, but they are slightly increasing every year. They're also the quickest to drop out, I think.
I was just going to ask you, is that still happening?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the last 3 years, it's the same trend, but they're the fastest growing and the fastest out. Many, many reasons, but I think they're starting to be better because of the time was the biggest thing, and then and didn't they wanted to learn with buddies, and that did none of that happen and stuff. So, but with Top Golf and places that are non-golf course things, they're more beginners. Yeah. Which will lead to the golf course.
Don't you think too, though?
They're starting up in big numbers, and maybe they'll stay more if they can build their skill set before they golf course.
I think the hardest part is what you said is like the biggest part is the beginners, and it's maintaining their path once they're beginners.
Yeah,
continually into the game.
Could not agree more.
Yeah.
And if golf courses aren't set up right, it's difficult.
Yeah,
it's challenging, long, and then it's frustrating if you don't, and it is difficult. Right. So if they build their skill set up and their confidence, and they set up courses like you do at your golf course, you have those tees that are way up there. It's awesome.
So speaking of that, we had our last session of the spring one with the ladies educational clinics like you used to do, and I would help you with once in a while down at Black Lake and Avila. And the last one we always. We break them into intermediate, advanced, and beginners. And so I had the beginners, and we made 3 teams, and we had 2 foursomes and a fivesome. So we actually had them play 3 holes in a scramble in probably 40 minutes, and they loved it. Mm-hmm. And they were all beginners, just like what you're talking about. I mean, these are brand new spanking beginners, and they're like, okay, we're signing up for summer.
Yeah.
Because like what you say, you got them on the course, you break the ice. It's amazing to me how many women are scared of stepping on the course.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. So it's got to be.
You got to remember, it's a man's world still out there in terms of the golf course.
Yeah.
Unless you have a buddy, unless you have, that's why I think women.
Well, that's why I don't golf unless I'm with Billy.
That's right.
Or you.
And just sit.
I don't play. I'm scared of going on the course without you guys.
And I'm petrified too without you, Nikki. Could you come
I'm
by?
there for you guys.
Can you drive by the golf course next time I'm playing?
Anytime. Anytime.
Just to check in on me? That'd be nice, Nikki. Nikki, come by and see. You know what? The very first course built in the UK was commissioned by a woman, Mary Queen of Scots, although she was beheaded, which is kind of a bummer. I don't
It is
know.
a bummer.
But the Queen brought the sport over from Scotland, from France in the 1550s, and when they're building the first course St Andrews. But in the UK, she commissioned it, man.
That's awesome.
So the next one I was going to say is part of a trivia question I'm going to ask you guys. So I'm going to skip over it because it'll give the answer. The first ever golf tournament for women was held at Musselburgh. You played there, right, Mike? Musselburgh?
I've heard of it.
On New Year's Day in 1811.
Fleur plays there.
Who does?
Fleur.
Fleur. Snur Flurm. What we know now is mini golf was originally designed for women. And mini golf is on a rise. 6% of Americans play miniature golf.
I'm telling you.
That's a lot of people, 6% of Americans. Not just golfers, 6% of Americans are playing.
You remember a couple months ago,
golf.
we were talking about there's the actual Masters, mini golf Masters.
It's on a big rise.
I would love to do that. I think that's it was like 15,000 for first place.
Wow. It'd be fun.
And I've mini golf with you. You're a stud out there, buddy.
That's fun.
I haven't.
So
that's fun.
So
we'll have to do that.
Yeah.
When are you going back to Hawaii?
I don't have any plans right now.
Okay.
We still are trying to do
Mike and I played mini golf 2 days ago, and we wondered where you were. That was one of the most fun I ever had.
Of course you did.
It was really good. So
we brought our big staff bags.
Speaking of, it's a man's world, especially in 1867. Mini golf was originally designed for women. It was because they weren't. It was considered improper for ladies to hold the club past their shoulders. So they hold up the club past their shoulders. You couldn't do that, man. So a putting course was created by Ladies Putting Club at St. Andrews in 1867 to allow them to enjoy the game without swinging the club too far. So
I have never heard that before.
That's why I'm here, man. And
that is amazing.
That is why.
Plus, they're playing in dresses.
How did you find that?
I'm good.
You are good.
I'm really good. The handicap system that we all know was invented by a woman.
Was her name was Jen?
Her name was Jen. She spelled it Ghin.
It is a unique way to spell.
Zette Miller from London helped develop the early versions of the golf handicap system in 1893. Her name Jen would be awesome, actually. Be cool. Zette Miller, Jen Miller from London. The system took into account the different abilities of experience from competitors for the handicap system to make everybody even. It was invented by a woman.
Cool.
See, it's not always a man's world, Nikki.
Was her middle name Jen?
It's a Zette G. Miller. It could be. Man.
Yeah, Jen
could
in
be.
the middle.
That's why they went Jen, because could you imagine if it was named a Zette?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
I got to go punch in the Zette system. You spell it Isette.
No, it's
so. What's your Zette?
Easy.
What's yours?
No, hers was Isette.
Oh. See, I was thinking easy Ette.
Yeah. No, that was her sister.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
She had a handicap of her own, which is a whole other thing. It's kind of
What's
sad.
yours, Zette?
What's that?
My whole left side.
What's my Zette? My shoulder.
Her
right
shoulders
now.
is Zette. My knees is Zette. Ladies Professional Golf Association was formed in 1950. I think we all kind of know that. There are a handful of these original people. Can you name a couple of them? They were the original founders.
Babe Zakaris.
She was, yeah.
Wow.
What was her middle name? Or not her middle name, her maiden name, maybe? Yeah, it was her maiden name.
I don't know.
Dietrichson.
Oh.
Patty Berg. Louise Suggs.
Mm-hmm.
So Kari Webb was the first female golfer to ever win over $1 million in earnings in a single season. So chicks are coming along, man. You guys are starting to make bucks.
That's right.
Big bucks. The youngest person ever to play a professional golf association tour event was Michelle Wie, although the Open was, what's the little girl's name? We just read about her today. She was 12, but she was
Lydia
an amateur.
Ko.
No.
She's just
Lucy.
No, she just had to recall. She's 31 now, but she was 12 when she played in the Open. And
Lydia Ko, wasn't it? No.
Well, she's 31 now. The one I'm talking about.
She's with 31 now. Okay. No, that's not her.
No.
No,
but anyways, it was Lydia Ko was 14 in 2012, took the title in the Southwest, and she was 14-year-old. Lydia Ko was the one first to win a professional golf tournament. Was 14, the youngest ever. Lydia Ko's a stud. At 14, she won the 2012 South Wales Open.
That's amazing.
I think Zette used to live in South Wales, actually.
Didn't she start using Hank Haney as her coach for a while?
That's
what happened.
Lydia?
Yeah.
I know. Michelle Wee's not too happy with him right now. The average driver speed swing of a non-professional lady golfer, Mike, is what?
Non-professional?
Non-professional.
Driver swing speed?
The average driver swing speed for a non-professional lady golfer.
It's got to be the mid 70s.
62. And 96 for average LPGA.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Swings about what I swing right now. Based on the 2018 report, National Golf, I just mentioned that the number of women golfers have increased over the last few years, but it's the quickest one. So those are some interesting facts about ladies golfers. There's a lot more ladies clubs happening everywhere. They're exploding, and it doesn't mean private clubs. They're just clubs at golf courses like you have.
Exactly.
And they're starting to explode, and it's wonderful because it's a social thing, much more for it seems like.
Big time social.
And so that's all very cool. And it's nice that they've got,
I think it would be really cool to have kind of like a mentor day where an experienced golfer takes a non-experienced golfer out on the course.
Is that something you want Mike and I to jump on right now, or
no? I'm just
write
saying,
that down, Mike.
I'm just saying. I'm thinking
Why
about.
don't you?
I'm thinking about how when I started playing golf, I was lucky to have a guy friend, who took me out with him, and no matter how bad I was playing, it was he would continue to play with me.
It's a man's world,
and that really helped me get where I got. I really believe that. And I think it's hard as a person just to go out and play alone and
I think that's for everybody. It's just the women golfer. It's nice to see the women's golf day events are there. You can Google that and they're all over the place. They're popping around everywhere. And it's nice that they're being honored that way. And that's a great way for them to start. And they're trying to make it come on out, get started. It's it's the stretching part. You're going to come out for stretching, right? So it seems, I teach probably 75-80% women, and it has been that way for years for me. So maybe it's because
you're attractive,
because I'm hot.
You're handsome.
Yeah, I'm a very handsome guy.
Yeah, well,
and I play the French horn. I mean, how many golf pros play the French horn?
Your personality is very embracing and comforting, and you're fun.
And I hate men.
Well, that'll take care of that.
There you go.
I said, excuse me, what's your name? Steve? No, I'm booked, man.
No, but that's true what Mike said.
Well, so I would
You're
teach
very
Stevie Nicks,
embracing of
Yeah.
people.
I would teach Stevie Nicks, because her name's Steve.
Yeah, there you go.
I would too.
She never answers my email,
I used
ever.
to have a crush on her.
Man, no doubt, huh?
Oh my God.
Big time. She never, her lawyer answered my email once.
Really? Oh, that's not good.
But she never did. Yeah, who did? So, anyways, go out there and be a mentor. So that's what you should.
I like that,
start.
be a mentor. So it's interesting you said that too. Not that we didn't try to do this, but Billy probably had this happen when he does his classes too with the ladies. But there are a lot of ladies that have come over the 5 years or so we've done it up at Paso. They come every year, and they actually they've taken out at the end of the class. They'll take like a lady out who's never been on the course, and they're like, "Come on." And I can't tell you how many times the lady's like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Come on." And then they get out there, and guess what the response is after they come in every
love
time?
it.
Why didn't I do that? Why was I so scared?
Yeah.
Why was I?
Yeah.
Oh, these ladies are so cool.
So once you start a club, you were like the
I
rules.
should.
Are you still
I
get your
should.
parking place at the golf course?
No.
So you're not
I've
the
been
chairman?
ditched. You know how it is when you're in Hawaii.
You're back to coach? No first class parking anymore?
Back to coach.
That's a bummer.
Back to coach.
Even your new truck.
That's why I'm flying to San Jose.
You don't get a parking place anymore. So you should start your little mentorship.
I should
take
start.
my hand, get a grip with
Get a grip.
Nice.
grip my hand. I'm coming. I'll work on this title. I'm gonna get something.
Gag with Nikki.
Gag.
Get a grip.
Gag. No, I don't think that will work. How about is that?
Oh,
Ooh.
sorry.
So when we were at
It is
Avila
God.
years ago, when both of us at Avila, I had that Wednesday night
Yeah.
sip and nibble type thing. We drank and played golf and
Yeah.
stuff. And that was 15,
Awesome.
16 years ago. So these women are still playing golf. These are brand new beginners. And we broke the ice. We'd have a cocktail before and do a little putting. Then we go out on the golf course.
It was awesome.
All fresh beginners. They're still playing. I still see some of
Isn't
them
that
saying,
cool?
"Are you still doing your classes?"
Isn't
And
that
No,
cool?
I'm hungover. I can't do that class anymore. The only time it didn't work was martini night. So we never got to the golf. It was hilarious.
God had
Because
to be.
it was a wine. We didn't have wine or maybe a
Yeah,
pitcher of
yeah,
beer or
yeah.
something. But we did the martini night.
Oh, boy.
It got comical. Of
No,
course,
I'm
I didn't
sure.
partake if I was teaching, but I saw some of the it was hilarious. And that night was the most comical night, and we never got to the course. And women change when they drink martinis, by the way. I guess guys do too.
I had martinis once in my life. I wook up with the worst hangover next morning. I never had a martini again.
There were personalities that just popped right out. I'm like, wow, who are you? This is the quiet ones that never said anything in class.
Oh, yeah.
Are just flying at you. All those inner questions they always had in the beginning are coming. It was pretty funny. But
Dr. Jekyll and
but I
Mr. Hyde.
enjoyed those classes, and
They're fun, man. I love the
what
ladies'
percentage
classes.
women or men do you teach? I mean, you teach a lot. Is it?
It's probably 60% men to 65%.
So it's still
35%
more than the
women.
average of the women's. What 25%, right? So
The golf clinics are all ladies. It's all ladies.
Yeah, you do a big. Yes, yeah,
It's all ladies on the golf clinics.
guys are too important for. When we did Golf Talk Radio clinics, we got a lot of guys.
Yeah. It seems like it's really difficult to get guys to get together on a regular basis for a clinic. And I think a lot of it is they want to play. That's what they want to do. They'll do a clinic, but if you said, hey, we're doing an 8-week thing.
Yeah. So we'll do a series.
Come when you want to come even if you want to come to 4 out of 8 of them, they maybe come to 1. And then they go, okay, well, what's the topic? And with the ladies, what we figured out, at least, and I got this too from Bill, we used to do like, okay, this is what we're going to teach. Now we don't. We just say, come, there's going to be a clinic.
Right.
And we let them, we go, okay, what would you like to learn? And then the majority of them go, we want to learn this and that.
That's what we did. Yeah.
And it's awesome. Like you empower them to make the decision on what they want to learn.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
And now they own it.
And they love it, and they have fun, and it's great, and it's all because working with you.
Thing
and all,
to do.
it's cool, man.
If you announce that you're working on certain things, like I'm doing that today, so it's
yeah.
So, anyways, happy National Women's Day to all you women, and keep playing the game.
Yes, ladies.
So, and I believe that number is going to grow and grow. I think they'll catch up to 50%.
I do too.
I believe
do
it.
too.
Especially once your mentorship thing takes off.
I love that. I think
that's
I'm
a
going to
great
really.
idea.
But since you announced it on the show, we're part owners.
Okay,
Yeah,
no
just-
problem.
Yeah.
There'll be a loss in the beginning years.
Well, you cover that. That's
We're used to that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What else is
No,
new?
I'm serious. I think I will. I will.
I like it.
A good mentor wouldn't charge very much. I'm just saying.
Oh, we don't charge at all. Are you kidding?
Oh, then I'm not partners in that.
We're not charging for being a mentor.
That doesn't
All
sound,
right, we got to take a break.
doesn't sound promising, Mike.
We'll just
it-
sell
it-
merchandise.
we'll talk offline.
Let's talk about how cool how high ranked we are in podcasts.
Yeah, we'll come back and talk
there
about
are
that.
thousands of podcasts.
All right, Golf Talk Radio with Mike and Billy brought to you by Sundale Country Club. Check out SundaleCountryClub.com, home of the Bakersfield City Championship for over 30 years. 661-831-5224. Stay with us. We'll be right back.